What is going on, YouTube? AJ back again. Final Fantasy 11 online. CatsEyeXI private server. We're gonna be a little bit silly here. And you may have heard my child running around and screaming upstairs. And it is 11:30 at night. He should have been in bed about 3 hours ago. But he took a nap. And I swear, if he takes a nap, he knows I'm talking about him. If he takes a nap, even if it's a half an hour nap, he's up. He is going to be up. Okay, so I think so. We picked Millie because she should feed it TP without hitting it too hard. Not burst. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, like the other day, I think we were coming back from Thanksgiving. And it's about a half an hour drive to the quote-unquote in-laws. And I was constantly looking in the back seat, in the car seat, and he's awake. Maybe in the last 5 minutes, he fell asleep. So he was asleep for 5 minutes, and that knocked off the bedtime by like 2 hours. Because normally, if he's no nap, he's in bed by 7:30 or 8, and that is when AJ's happy because he gets to spend some time with his kid, and then those are the nights that I can make 2 or 3 episodes rather than the one that I'll be making today. Maybe I could make a second episode if I want to stay up late, but I'm not sure if I want to. Okay, so what did we learn? I think we learned last night that the bats aggro, which was a fun surprise. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sure you could hear that. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna wanna... We got Battle Dance yesterday, right? Oh, we didn't. Did we not get Battle Dance? Oh, those are the ones we have set. Yeah, we got Battle Dance. And we got chain affinity, and we didn't know it. Let's go ahead and set up that macro. Sorry, I had to cut that off for a second. The kid was like screaming, not angrily, kind of happily. I think I may have done that wrong. We'll give it a shot. We won't have to wait long. Alright, there we go. I think we're going to have to wait 2. On that, though. And I may have to take a look and see how close I'm cutting it with that, because I think then we could just do... Can we do fast blade? Oh, no. I really didn't want to. Oh no, gain experience too. We're gonna be like level 50. Wizards. I mean, we're not going to, but we've basically cleared all the way over there. Alright, sounds like the kiddo is back in bed. Alright. Go blast bomb, huh? Oh boy. Burst. And we need to get better gear. We need to get gear that burst, come on. That was quite the waste of time, huh? Okay, so we have a bunch of orcs on us. Let's try our macro again. That was weird. I think somebody may have interrupted our skill chain. So we'll give it one more shot before we take another look at the macro. Okay, so Healing Breeze. Oh god. Yeah, that's just not firing. Oh wow, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that happening. Well, we're definitely not Iron Man. We haven't been Iron Man in a long time. Might be fun to try that, though. Okay, so we're going to check out, we're going to see if we can't punch these ones in, because there's at least, what, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 in Gelsba. Okay, macros. Maybe weight 3? And I don't even know. I think maybe the last time I was messing around with blue, I didn't have the magic. I didn't have the magic like scheduled in with that in the macro written in. I think I just kind of did the chain and then went over to bludgeon. Yeah, we need better gear. That's like a must. I didn't even see we would have done something if I was messing around with the macros too much. Alright, so there's 2 that are higher level that are kind of sorta, they're not NMs, but they're one of those kind of spook type creatures in King Ranpir's tomb that's not an NM, but drops items as if they were. There's the 2 kind of far back that drop, like, I think one drops a pair of... Alright, well, at least I should be able to get 1 TP move out of this guy. hopefully. No more critical hits, huh? What do they drop? I think one of them drops a... I think one of them drops a crossbow and the other one drops a... monk, like, hand-to-hand weapon. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that... Jeez. This is not fun to do, and I can't imagine it's fun to watch. Please tell me I accidentally forgot to record. Nope. Burst. Okay, do I have any... I think I should have magic. Jeez, I think, let's see if Death Ray is. I doubt it is, but... Oh, it is. Just don't kill it, please. Pretty beefy. Long cast time, jeez. Jeez. This is one of... This is definitely a spell we should have gotten a lot earlier to save us a lot of time and frustration. Yeah, like the thing can't even hit us really. $135 for... Jeez. Might just have to go back and even get Warrior for... Voke. Otherwise we're just going to kill him trying to pull him out of the hole. Alright, do we tempt fate? Nope, we shouldn't have. It's like I have a feeling I should go grab a cup of coffee. It's going to be a long night. Okay, we'll come back for that one. I don't know if there's... Well, there is the one. The NM in... What is it? It's Gelsba Outpost and... What is the one up here? Fort Gelsba? There's one up there that has the NM that has a possibility of popping with it, like once it's killed. Yeah, I don't know if what were these called again? The what were they called? The outpost fights? Jeez, I forgot what they're called. I don't know if they're active on this or any private server. And you did those. It was basically some waves of enemies. And if you won, you'd get some gear. What was it called? You get some gear, but I think what you wanted, I think what you were aiming for were mannequin pieces. Because back in the day, you could sell mannequin pieces for, you know, anywhere between like 100 and 300,000 gil, which was a lot of money at the time. And yeah, basically all you had to do is, okay, well, there's Blast Bomb. I think we try to... Oh. I think these are, like, long spawns. Come on. Blast Bomb. Do it. Flame Arrow. Well, this thing is hitting me enough where... Okay, I don't know if I want to test it. Come on, hit me. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna cry. I think you have to go back to Devoy. I think we're just gonna focus on that one though. Or just be smarter about how we do the pull on that second one, because we were pretty reckless. So what I did today is, I think today is the 29th. I think I said the Sunday or the 28th. Yeah, it's about to be the the 29th, in 5 minutes. I decided, I think I saw an article talking about the Steam sale, and I was like, let me check it out. And yeah, pretty good sales. I ended up picking up, I think, like 18 games. And that's like the first time I've ever bought it. It's like, technically it's the second time, but I bought one game like 8 years ago. I bought one game. And then I had, in my library, I had a free-to-play game that I probably downloaded like 10 years ago. And I had one other game that, right in the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, Steam gave away something called like Shogun 2 for free. All you had to do is like claim it. So yeah, I had 3 games. Now I have 21, but in my Steam library, and none of them were. I think the most expensive game I bought was $6 or $7. Gotta do something here. Yeah, one of them was, and most of them I think I'll play. I'll play on the channel at some point. I mean, I just have so many. I have so many plans on stuff that I want to do already. So I'm in no hurry to switch up anything. Okay, I think we're done here. Do I have a... Oh, I don't have an instant warp. Yeah, I think that recording gives me a reason to kind of go out and try out these new things. Be nice if I could stream. I'd like to stream them. But who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. I think, what did I get? I got a lot of old games, like old games. Like I got the first 4 Dooms, like the straight up like 1993 Doom, which I had on a floppy disk when I was a young teenager, and I remember thinking it was like the best thing that's ever happened in my life. Going from playing Super Mario Brothers and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out to Doom, you're like, oh my god, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I think I had a floppy disk with Doom, and maybe was Ultimate Doom part of Doom 1 or Doom 2? I forget. So the Steam store had, I think, like Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, and Doom 64, which I thought Doom 64 was just Doom repurposed for the N64, but I guess I was wrong. I have an N64, I still do, But I got it really late in its life, and I got it mostly for No Mercy, WWF No Mercy, which is like the best wrestling game ever made. But I think I still have it. I had one of those copies that would erase your files out of nowhere. Like, there was no rhyme or reason. It's like, oh, don't hit reset or it'll wipe out your files. But yeah, me and my friends, we just sit around and create our characters and just play that stupid game all effing day. Yeah, I think I had... What did I have? I had that. I had Pokemon Stadium. And I'm far too old to be playing Pokemon. Even back then I was. And I think I had the Zeldas. And I think that's the only games. That's kind of a... I've noticed that's kind of why I stopped buying consoles. Is that I'd buy a console and... just not buy games for it. Like the Wii. Oh, I should mount. The Wii I have one game for, and I still haven't finished it. I have the one Zelda. Not Skyward Sword, the other one. I heard Skyward Sword wasn't very good. Yeah, I had one. I bought a Wii and I bought one game for it. I still haven't even opened the Wii Sports that came with it. So yeah, the N64 I bought 4 games for. The 360 I actually put some money into. The 360 I probably have like 10 games. I did sell like back some. Like, I think I played Gears of War and all that shit. But I think I sold them. I was going through a time where, especially when I was like in college, I was flat broke, so buy a used game on eBay and beat it and try to get every achievement on it, and then sell it back as fast as you could to try to break even. But yeah, so Steam I got the Dooms, and then I also bought the I also bought the 2016 Doom. Never played that. I'm not sure if I played Doom 3. I know I haven't played Doom 64. I only played Doom 1 and 2. So, 3, 64, and the 2016 Doom will all be new to me. Which, to me, I like that kind of content. And I'm not sure that everybody else does. I'm not sure that everybody has an appreciation for, like, hey, I've never played this game. I think a lot of people, when they watch a Let's Play, they want to see somebody that's, like, really good at the game. I don't think I'm bad at Final Fantasy 11, but I'm definitely not. I'm not setting any records, or I've just played it a lot, so I just kind of know. Probably more than the average player knows. And not about everything, just about kind of like zones and quests. Okay, so let's kill this SOB. So let's keep on thinking about what we're... Oh, jeez. I should have switched to Slash Warrior. So that I bought bought a lot of collections. Stupid cheap. Yeah, the Dooms, like, so I think the bundle of the old Dooms was like $7. So 4 games for $7. And this, if you're listening to this right now, I think you got like maybe 8 to 10 hours to get on Steam, but I'm sure I'm not telling you something you don't already know. If you're watching a Let's Play of Final Fantasy XI, you're probably more in touch with Steam than I am. But I got the Mega Man collection, the first one. I got and I was told, like, reading some of the reviews, I was told, like, it was kind of warning you not to. I also got the Castlevania collection, which I think it's like the 3 NES games, the Super Nintendo game, a couple of Game Boy games, and what I don't like so I shouldn't. Makes no sense I'm saying this because I'm playing on a private server. But I try not to. I really try not to use emulators when the actual thing is available. And the reason that private servers for Final Fantasy are, like something that I do. I just said do. Is because even though this one has this private server has trusts and stuff that wasn't in Era, it is an Era server, meaning that like the big main bosses that you're going to be fighting are going to be the stuff that was around at the 75 cap. Which I think is, I don't know too many people that, there are people out there, so I'm not going to say nobody, but I think that a large portion of Final Fantasy XI players would tell you that the 75 cap era was either what they're most nostalgic for or the best. And for me, like I said, I've only played, I quit, I bought Wings of the Goddess, I played that for a while, like a good long while. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kill this guy. To clear out some space. But yeah, the comments for, like, I think both Mega Man and the Castlevania one was, just go download the emulator. It's like, it's on there, you know? And it's like, I think they were like, the Castlevania one was like $3, like $3. And the Mega Man was like $6. And that's like 6 games. You're getting 6 Mega Man games for $1. And those are the good ones. Okay, so let's try not to aggro everything. Let's get Blast Bomb and not aggro everything. I got, and I've never played any of them. Like, none of them. I got the Witcher 1, 2, and 3. I haven't even seen the show. My girlfriend does, and she really likes it. But then again, I think it's kind of just you have Superman in there. I think most women would like to watch that. Oh, burst. Oh, shit. So what is... Okay. Here, let's try this. Okay, so we got that. I don't know. Let's try to, I think we skipped one, like a second. Let's go to wait 3. Oh. And we aggroed everybody again. Cool. This time we aggroed different people, though. Oh, yeah, chain's not done yet. Shit. I really need... Wow, that's pretty long. I need a, timer. It's not like we're even close, either. Sorry. I was trying to see if that was my first time. Okay, so that works, but I think that I'm not like... I'm not super sold on it. Alright, what else do we get? We got ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, and that was $5. We just got the base game. I figured $5, try out the base game. If I like it, the base game should hold me over until another Steam sale, because, again, I've had Steam, like, an account for, like, a decade. I just never bought anything from it. But every, like, 6 months there's a sale. So try ESO. If I like it, I'll wait for a sale and buy the expansions. I think it was a difference between... Like, and it wasn't even that big of a difference, but I didn't want to spend $20 on a game if I don't even know if I like it. $5 I can negotiate in my brain. It's only $5. I mean, I think a Big Mac costs more than $5 right now. So ESO, Doom, The Witchers. Again, I've never played any of The Witchers. I haven't seen the show, but I kind of walked past the TV while the show was on. It looked cool. Oh, geez, you're not even up yet. Let's see. I think there may be one more back over there. No, just bats. Beast Rider. Oh boy. Are we gonna go this may be the first time we go a full episode. I mean, we just couldn't wait on those ones in Gelsba. That was just terrible. Ugh. Should be popping soon. And I definitely want Blast Bomb because I actually kind of want to see if I can solo Royal Jelly on this one. No trusts. See if I can get some okay gear going. I think you need like a certain amount of intelligence, like int gear. How is my sword skill? Huh, surprisingly still capped. Now I'm forgetting what I bought. I bought a... I forget what... I was watching a YouTuber maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I forget who it was. Because I go through phases. I'll watch somebody and then I'll just stop watching them. And I'll forget about them and I'll see like another video from them like 5, 6, 7 years later and be like, oh yeah, I remember I liked that person. I think it's an indie game called Odallus. Odallus. And it's kind of a what do they call them? Castlevania, like a Castlevania Metroid. Metrovania? What did I say? Whatever it's called. It's kind of like the it looks a little bit more 16-bit than 8-bit. But I remember that I had it in my wish list for the last 10 years or 5 years or 6 years, whatever. I was like, I think it was like $4, $5. Oh, so Witcher, ESO, Doom, Mega Man, Castlevania. I think there was another thing. Or that might have been it. But it was like, what was it? Like, I mean, 18 games for like, with tax, it was like $60. And that's nothing. I mean, like, that's what a game costs, you know, like one game. I'm trying to think, what else did I buy? Oh, oof. This one is actually the one that I'm probably most excited about. Is I got the, and it was a bundle. And it was a bundle that had 2 full games and I think 2 expansion packs for $11. And that is the Middle-earth. Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, both of them with the expansion packs for like $11. I mean, the one game came out in like, what, 5 years ago? So I guess that makes it an old game. But it looks amazing. And like the graphics to me look amazing. I mean, look what I'm playing right now. And I know you get skins to make it look better, but I don't. I'm playing a 20-year-old MMO. I want it to look like a 20-year-old MMO. But I'm excited to play that. I'm really excited to play that. Yeah, I'd say the two I'm most excited for is getting back into the Doom. Because I haven't played Doom probably. Jeez. I may not have played Doom since the time I had it on a floppy disk. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Doom, and then the Hobbit Lord of the Rings one. And yeah, I would say that I'm not a crazy hardcore Tolkien fan, but I am very interested in it. For the longest time, I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and I don't even know his name. I think he's like, I can never tell the difference, and people are going to hate me for this. I don't know if he's British or Australian or New Zealand-ish in. Like, but he sounds like really super proper. Like, as much as I sound like an idiot, he sounds like super proper, and he would just do, Lord of the Rings, like Tolkien lore. And it was like, it would just be, fan art that I think he kind of just took off the internet without asking anybody, which is fine. Like fan art, and he would just have the art up there and just talk. So it wasn't anything like flashy or like in your face, but he just sounded like a proper. I think he's British, like a proper British fella. Fountain. But he was so damn good at these lore things, and this is just from me watching the lore stuff. Firebomb. And this is just from me watching the lore videos. He was also I don't know, some sort of moderator for a strategy video game. Total War, I think. Jeez, how do I remember this? I haven't seen one of his videos in like 2 or 3 years, but he was the best. Like, and all of his videos were like about anywhere between half an hour and an hour. Jeez, if you could find him, like, it's something like, I think his YouTube channel name was like in Elvish. That's why I'm not gonna even try. I think it was like A-N something, A-U something. But man, his videos were really good. So I watched, like, I had a long kick where I was watching nothing but like lore and audiobooks when I was at work. Not as much right now, because now I have to talk to clients more than I used to. The kind of the job that I held prior to that, it was like zero client, like no client interaction. So you basically you could put on headphones. This, back when I started, I had my iPod mini, and I would shove the earbuds in at like 7 in the morning when I got there, and at like 6 or 7 p.m. when I left, take the earbuds out, and it was just nonstop. But yeah, back then I could, just pop in a Tolkien audiobook that would be like 7 hours, and I'd be like, okay, that's good. And I don't know if you could find it anymore. I know you're supposed to buy them. Like, here, geez, I guess I'm just like I guess I'm just contradicting myself today, saying that I'd rather not play on an emulator, but here I am playing on a private server, saying that I would listen to audiobooks on YouTube without paying for them. So I guess I'm a walking contradiction tonight. The best one, and it was, I think it's gone now. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know if it was, I'm trying to think if it was Christopher Lee who did the audiobook for it. But, it was some old British guy that did it. Children of Urine. Not urine like, not like urine your pee, but, was it Hurin? Urine? That book is crazy. That's like the, like, if you kind of like Lord of the Rings and you kind of like The Hobbit, and you have not checked that one out, that one is definitely one to check out. Crazy bananas. I think I've listened to that one when it was available on YouTube. I probably listened to that one like 5 or 6 times, and it was probably a good like 6 hours. 6 or 7 hours probably, yeah. Maybe it was that. Maybe it was shorter than that. I don't know. But yeah, I think like at least once a year I do try to watch Lord of the Rings. Not so much The Hobbit. I prefer there's a cartoon version of The Hobbit from like the 70s, and I remember being really scared of it as a kid. Come on, one more. Get something in there. Oh, firebomb, doesn't matter. I hate you. What I was going to say before, but I lost train of thought. Imagine that. Was, if I recall correctly, even if we level up, it doesn't matter. I think we were still catching aggro and devoy even up till like 55 around these mobs. And I wonder if there's another one of those. What are they called? Like, I'll note if I see it. All right. I think we wait one more time. We try one more time, and I think we're over an hour already. Our most unproductive episode ever. But we talked. We chatted a lot. Watched Rings of Power. And I don't know the best way to say what I'm going to say. And I guess being a father, you could say this. I wasn't angry, and I'm like, I was just disappointed in it. Like, it, from the little I know of the lore, they kind of butchered the lore. Like, I've got no problem. Like, and when you try to watch reviews, like, you watch the episode, you think about the episode, and you're like, okay, what is, you know, like what is somebody then that knows the lore as well, like better than me? What do they think of it? It was just so hard to find anybody that wasn't like these right-wing maniacs, like, oh my god. And it's just like, you guys can have your opinions. You're fine. Like, I'm not one of those people that want to shut you down for having a different opinion than me. But I just don't want, like, I just wanted some, like, rational, like... And I think I forget the name of the channel. I think it was... I'm going to say the name of the channel, and I'm probably going to be wrong, and it's probably going to be one of those right-wing ones that I don't want to promote. But I think it was Men of the West. And I think he was, like, pretty rational. I think he was actually pretty angry because he was, like, a really diehard fan, but he wasn't, at least he wasn't, like, one of these, you know, crazy banana tinfoil hat people. Yeah, I was just disappointed. Like, my girlfriend and I were watching it, and we're both, like, just stunned by the beauty of the, like, their sets and, like, their CGI. It just looked really good. Like, it looked like you were, like, for me, I was rooting for it. I was like, okay, you guys, like, everything looks beautiful. Like, don't suck. And I think I think what and here's my opinion, I think the problem was that they were trying to build up. So the first, like, whatever, 5 episodes were build up. And your build up when nothing's happening can be forgiven if you deliver something amazing, and you just didn't deliver us something amazing. You delivered us, you know, like, you made us wait. You made us watch, like, what, 7.5 hours worth of content, and then, you know, you're expecting the prime rib or ribeye steak, and you get McDouble. I think I'm still forgetting a game I bought on Steam, but that's okay. Yeah, the Mega Man games. What's odd is that I'm old enough to have an NES when I was growing up. I'm old enough to have an Atari when I was growing up. And, you know, obviously Zelda was the favorite franchise for everybody. I liked Castlevanias, but Mega Man's, like, well, that was my favorite. And oddly enough, I never owned a Mega Man game. It was either the mom and pop place or Blockbuster Video. And I would just rent them for the weekend. I would just rent, like, you know, a different one. And I remember, like, it's just so odd that I can remember so vividly. I had rented a Mega Man game on, like, a Friday night at a Blockbuster Video. Just like I'm sure a ton of people in the 80s and 90s, Friday was takeout pizza and Blockbuster. Rent a couple of movies, rent a couple of video games. And I vividly, I must have been like maybe 10 or 11. And what it was probably December or January. And I was playing this, I think it was like Mega Man 4 or 5. And Sunday night, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go to school in the morning. I just want to play Mega Man. And, you know, you were young enough where you didn't, you know, look at the Weather Channel or anything like that. Didn't have cell phones. Wake up at like, you know, 6:45 or whatever it was. And we had a snow day. And it was like one of the earliest, like, best moments of your life memories. Was like, oh my god, I have another day. I have one more day of Mega Man. My mom was like, you gotta go shovel the driveway. And I was like, okay. I shoveled that driveway so fast just to get back to Mega Man. So that'll be fun. I don't remember all of them. I mean, I vividly remember 1 and 2. I probably rented 1 and 2. I mean, if my father knew back then that I probably spent, you know, $60 or $70 renting a $45 video game, probably been pretty pissed. One of the things my dad did, though, is he was always very happy to buy me a Nintendo game, but I had to beat the last game that he bought me, and I always chose like the hardest damn games. Like, you gotta prove to me that you could beat that game, and then we'll buy another one. It was like Castlevania 1 when I'm 9 years old. I still don't think I've ever beaten Castlevania 1. I don't even think I've gotten. I think I'm pretty sure that I'm like Grim Reaper, die, and then you just get so frustrated you just turn the damn thing off. So maybe we will have a recording or the non-existent stream that I want to do and try to beat Castlevania. And I do have to even make the Castlevania and the Mega Man feel authentic. I think I got it somewhere. Very smart. I just looked behind me while I kept on talking. Quality YouTube content right here. I think I have a USB, like, NES controller. So that'll be nice. I couldn't imagine playing it on this, I couldn't imagine playing it on, like, kind of a Xbox kind of controller. Just wouldn't feel right. Alright, one more pop. Hour and 20-minute episode where we do nothing. It's all going to pay off right here, though. I'm positive. He's going to use 2 blast bombs. And we're going to get the spell twice. Blast bomb 1. Blast bomb 2. Oh, don't be paralyzed. Firebomb, no! Flame arrow. I've just been flamed. Oh. I cannot wait to see. Well, let's gain experience. Let's gain experience. One last time. Need 1,000. Wow. That is probably, what, an hour? I should probably set these timers. I'm looking at my phone right now. That is about a foot away from me. And it's still open, looking at me with the timer set at 0000. And it's just waiting for me to hit the start button. Oh, don't do that. Is that the one that's AoE? Oh, you idiot. Did that one, was that... Oh, don't tell me that one's too weak. This lizard's probably too weak too, right? Yeah. My gird. Yeah, I'm willing to give that Rings of Power. Okay, so I think here again is just I feel like I know. I'm not an expert. I feel like I know slightly more than the average fan. That's how I feel. And the thing that really just took me out of the show so much was the Numenorians. The Numenorians were supposed to be like this just super race of people. Like, I think that, like, they described him as all being, like, nobody was under 6 feet. Like, anywhere between, like, 7 and 8 feet. Like, I think the one guy was supposed to be, even the guy in the show, the guy's dad, and me being somebody that is supposed to know his name, I forget his name. But I think he was supposed to be, like, 8 foot tall. And... you know, like, you could get away with, like, I'm okay. You could get away with people just being 6 foot. But, like, half of them, it looked like they were, like, 5'3". It's like, what are we doing here? Like, and they were supposed to be, like, just fearsome, large warrior, like, mother effers. And they all just looked like they were, you know, like... they were to go home and listen to, like, Bette Midler. So, yeah, that's the one that got me. Like, I was just, oh, Numenorians. And again, it's Hollywood. You should be able to. I mean, the amount of money they spent on that show. Like, just get the cast from 300, all the extras. that is it for me. It is bedtime. Hope you enjoyed watching that. It wasn't so much a lot of good content, but I felt like we had some fun conversations. So I enjoyed making it. Until next time, take her easy.